So it depends on the institution what the biggest challenge is going to be. In some cases you have resources to buy the appropriate equipment. Sometimes you don't, and it's whatever you have. In other cases, it's simply going to be time. I may have the resources, but I don't necessarily have the time to go through and do it. Some of these tasks are more difficult than others. Some things can be set up fairly easily, so you can throw a student at it and just let the student do it over time, but sometimes you don't have access to student labor. I mean, again, this is all institutional context based, what your challenges are going to be. Some of us have more challenges with simply where are we going to stick it. Once we have a copy of this data. Server resources for a lot of places are scarce. And even if you can just buy a disk is cheap, but good managed disk where you're not going to worry just as much about your original media, that is not. And so again, it's resources for getting where to put it, how to get it from it, the type of equipment you're bringing in. There's a lot of things that I don't have to worry about simply because we don't see that media come in. We have more fairly standard media that we receive, 3.5-inch floppies, even the 5 1/4 flash drives, CDs, hard drives. Now we do get a few random pieces of media, but usually there's enough ancillary information, such as a label that says this is just low-res pictures, that I'm not going to bother finding the equipment to pull off. It's an appraisal decision at that point. But challenge is getting the expertise to actually do something with it, having the resource to then actually do something, and then the long-term preservation thereafter.